Hello and welcome to part 3 of Spyro the Dragon, where in this part we'll be taking on Dark Hollow.
Ooh, it does look dark.
This level is very nostalgic for me. I don't really know what it is about this one, but just yeah. So these enemies,
shielded enemies.
You can't, yeah, I was about to explain. These enemies you can't flame them because they've got a shield. You have to, except when they lower their guard like that. Try and yeah. Anyway, you can't typically flame enemies that have shields because, as you can see, it just bounces off like that. Although when they lower their shields, you can flame them. Normally, what you should do though is just charge. What the hell happened there? Is just charge them. But you can't charge big enemies like this guy because he's just, you know, it's too big. But you can charge the shield enemies. As long as they're small enemies, you can always charge them to take them out. But
so
try and charge a big enemy like this, and it'll bounce off and it'll smack you. And I say that's first hit of the Let's Play, though I did allow that to happen, so let's not count that one.
Okay, we'll try maybe. So yeah, so it's just trying to sort of bit of a change up of the mechanics there, right, forcing players to use.
Get the butterfly and become gold again. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
So yeah, it's just a simple gaming developer technique to get the player to get used to like all the controls. Yeah. So they come up. So maybe if they've just been like using either just the flame or the charge, and maybe don't see the point in using the other one, they come to this level, which is really early on, and see that both mechanics are actually important quite early on in the game. So that's why it's done like this.
So this game's starting easy. It's well, this game originally, wasn't it largely Sony wanted a more like kind of family friendly sort of mascot? That's right, isn't it?
I don't know, I assume so, yes.
I think I heard that off Did You Know Gaming. So
God, this level looks really good, by the way.
It's cool.
The whole game just looks awesome.
It's very simple level design here, but it's nice. The level designs later on get quite interesting though. With this enemy, if you try and go up to him, I'm trying to show. I could just kill him right now, but I'm trying for demonstration purposes so that he bounces you back, and he's like, nope. But yeah, so this game was designed as being like a family-friendly game on the PlayStation because Nintendo had like a monopoly on that at the time.
Yeah.
But like I said, you don't obviously have to be young to appreciate like great level design and stuff. And
definitely not.
The game is not like, you know, childish or babyish. It's just not mature either. So you know, you always have to distinguish the difference between something that's family friendly and something that's actually full on childish, like Lazy Town or some shit.
There's kind of like racy jokes, isn't there? Later on in the series, or am I just thinking of like Ratchet and Clank?
In Ratchet and Clank 3, also maybe like in case I'm pretty sure.
The Ratchet and Clank names of the series are quite funny, aren't they? The second and third game have got quite like.
Yeah, I don't know. Explain that in a second. What I was gonna say is, as I'm sure most people know who are watching this, the people who made this game, the first 3 Spyro games, also made the Ratchet and Clank series.
Yeah, Insomniac Games.
Yeah, you're right. No, in the not in the European release, but in the American releases of Ratchet and Clank, the second one was called Going Commando, which you know, and the third one was called Up Your Arsenal. Now over here, the second one's called Locked and Loaded, and the third one doesn't even have a subtitle. It's just called.
No, Ratchet it doesn't. 3. No, it doesn't. Right.
Also, no, Ratchet 3 is full of.
Do you know what? That's the same with Jak and Daxter. It's called Jak 2 Renegade, and then Jak 3 doesn't have a subtitle either.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Oh, I forgot about this enemy here. Okay.
Actually, the first Jak and Daxter game has a subtitle as well.
Yeah, so I went back to play Ratchet 3 like around the start of 2014. I played it again on the PS3, and the amount of sex jokes was ridiculous. Like there's even even hints into bestiality jokes. It's something like early on you meet this guy's daughter. Well, you meet this girl, and then you later meet her dad, and
isn't she like the
he says
president's daughter or something?
Yeah, and then he makes like a joke about like masturbation or something. Something like it's something like you're good with your hand, and then Ratchet's like, oh no, something like that.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never.
And it's really weird. So there's I really wish I played the game more recently so I could exactly remember the kind of stuff they say, but you get the point. There's
when we played like
saucy jokes there.
Yeah, when we played like Jak 3 recently at your house.
Yeah.
It was the humour was not quite what I remember it being. I remember like laughing at it quite a lot when I was younger, but it's really not funny at all, is it really? Do you remember like Daxter talking.
No,
complete
Daxter,
bollocks.
I don't think is a very funny character.
I used to really like him, but he's just kind of.
He's just kind of annoying, you know, he's just kind of there to sort of... He just feels like he's just there to be an obnoxious bellend, which I guess he is, but it's not really funny.
Well, like in the first game, I quite like it because he's kind of like the only main character that talks. Because obviously
Yeah.
Jack doesn't talk in the first game, but in like the second and third game, he does talk, and then like Daxter sort of loses a bit of his importance, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, he
And then
literally
just becomes
exists-
an annoying twat.
Yeah, he just kind of exists to be there to sort of, you know, be an arsehole.
I'm not trying to like put a downer on the series. It is one of my favourite series, probably. I mean, Jack and Daxter 1: The Precursor Legacy is one of my favourite games. Might actually be my favourite game ever.
Okay.
Instead, like, because I do really like it. And there's only 100 gems in this place.
Yep, so, see, that's another one done already. That one took about, what, like 6 minutes.
So in each world of the 3 first worlds, there's one level that has an egg.
Not in each of them, I don't think. I don't... Oh, I don't...
The first 3
actually,
worlds...
No, there is. There is, actually, because on the next, sorry. The level that we'll be doing in the next part does have another egg, so, yeah, you're right, actually. But the first 3 home worlds in this game, all have eggs in the different... Fuck. Basically, there's home worlds and levels within the home worlds. It is a bit confusing. Yeah. There is levels within the home worlds, and in the first 3 home worlds, the levels within those home worlds all have... The eggs are split out across those levels. But, you know, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm just... Whatever. Fuck it. The end of this part... this is the end of this part. In the next part, we go into the creatively named town square. Goodbye.
That does sound good. See you there.